Hello students, welcome to my channel Engineering Education. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Welcome to Thermodynamics lecture series. Today we are going to discuss the properties of saturated steam. This is again from chapter number 3, properties of a pure substance, from the book Thermodynamics in Engineering Approach by Cengel and Boles. The objectives of this lecture are to define saturated liquid state, to discuss saturated vapor state, saturated liquid vapor or mixture state, and how we evaluate the properties of mixture, and respectively problem are solved, and the use of steam tables is covered in this lecture. So first of all, as discussed in lecture number 3 about the saturated liquid and saturated vapor states, so we discussed it that saturated liquid and saturated vapor on TV or PV diagram. This is the saturated liquid line and this is the saturated vapor line. So the properties labeled over here are represented by VF. For example, specific volume, it is represented and denoted by VF. Other properties like specific internal energy will be UF. Similarly, specific enthalpy is HF and specific entropy is SF on this saturated liquid line. And while this is the saturated vapor line, and all properties represented by this line will be denoted by VG, UG, specific internal energy of the saturated vapor, specific internal energy of the saturated, specific enthalpy of the saturated vapor, and specific entropy of the saturated vapor. So this is the saturated liquid line. So the state at this line is called saturated liquid state, and the state of the steam at this line is called saturated vapor state. So these values are mentioned in the table, steam tables. Steam tables, as discussed in lecture number 3, that we have different types of tables from where we pick data regarding the properties of any type of steam, that is saturated steam, superheated steam, etc., or compressed liquids properties. We can extract these types of properties from the saturated as well as compressed liquid and superheated tables. Generally they are called property tables. So this is the value of saturated liquid specific volume, and this is the saturated vapor specific volume. This is the temperature and this is the saturation pressure respectively. So this is a part of steam table extracted from table A4. Here just we highlighted that we have saturated liquid state, that is VF, and we have saturated vapor state, that is VG, and the values are mentioned here. The difference of these two is called VFG, that is the properties of the mixture, or specifically we can say that the specific volume of the mixture, that is represented by VFG, and it is equal to the difference of VG and VF. This is solved example regarding saturated liquid state. Rigid tank contains 50 kg of saturated liquid water at 90 degrees centigrade. Determine the pressure in the tank and the volume of the tank. Here we have given the mass, that is 50 kg, and we have to find the pressure and volume of the tank at 90 degrees C. Also temperature is given, that is 90 degrees centigrade. So for this simple problem, first we have to identify the state. So the state is saturated liquid state. Looking to figure 3.31, this is the schematic and TV diagram. For example 3.1, this is the state, basically saturated liquid state of at 90 degrees centigrade. So accordingly, going to the steam tables, we will read at 90 degrees C the value of pressure, and the value of pressure at 90 degrees C is 70.183 kilopascal. This line is the basically constant pressure line, and 70.183 kilopascal. And the specific volume of the saturated liquid at 90 degrees C is represented by Vf. So the Vf value is 0.01036 from this table at 90 degrees centigrade, and the value of, also we can read the value of Vg from here, but it is not required in problem 3.1. So we just only pick the value of Vf, that is 0.001036 cubic meter per kilogram. So the total volume is basically, this is the specific volume. So specific volume is nothing but this is volume per unit mass. So to find the volume of the rigid tank, that is capital V is equal to small v into m, where small v specific volume is 0.001036 cubic meter per kilogram, and the value of mass is 50 kilograms. So multiplying this, we get the volume of the rigid tank, that is 0.0518 cubic meter. Similarly, solving example 3.2, so the temperature of saturated vapor in a cylinder, we have to find the temperature of the saturated vapor in this example. A piston cylinder device contains 2 cubic feet of saturated water vapor at 50 psi. The new units are psi, pressure. Determine the temperature and the mass of the vapor inside the cylinder. So we have given the volume, that is 2 cubic feet, and we have given the pressure, that is 50 psi. So going to the table A5E, as discussed in lecture number 3. So the temperature at 50 psi of the saturated vapor is 280.99 degree Fahrenheit. If we draw the state of this saturated vapor, so the state is represented here on PV diagram, that is pressure and specific volume diagram. This is the value of Vg, and we have pressure at this axis having value of 50 psi. So at 50 psi we have the temperature value 280.99 degree Fahrenheit. Again, the specific volume of the saturated vapor is at 50 psi is 8.5175 cubic feet per pound mass. So this is the temperature value, and now to find the mass of the water vapor inside the cylinder, so we know about the specific volume of the saturated vapor, that is 8.5, and we also know about the total volume of the cylinder, that is 2 cubic feet. So again, using the expression that specific volume is equal to capital V by M, so we are finding M, so capital V by small v. Capital V is basically 2 cubic feet, and small v, that is the value of saturated vapor, specific volume Vg. So that is 8.5175. So simplifying this, we get the mass value, that is 0.235 pound mass. saturated liquid vapor mixture. So the state of the steam in between these lines, this is the saturated liquid line, this is the saturated vapor line. So the state of the steam in this region is called the state of the mixture. Basically we have a mixture of saturated liquid and saturated vapor. So the properties are represented here by VFG, UFG, HFG, SFG. These are saturated mixture properties. So now, during a vaporization process, a substance exists as part liquid and part vapor, as discussed. That is, it is a mixture of saturated liquid and saturated vapor. So to analyze this mixture properly, we need to know the proportions of the liquid and vapor phases in the mixture. This is done by defining a new property which is called quality or dryness fraction, represented by small x, and it is the ratio of the mass of vapor to the total mass of the mixture. So this is the mass of the vapor divided by total mass of the mixture, and while total mass of the mixture is the mass of the saturated liquid and mass of the saturated vapor. Quality has significance for saturated mixtures only. We can only use the dryness fraction or quality for saturated mixtures only. It doesn't define for the compressed liquid region or for superheated region. It is only applicable on this region, that is the mixture of saturated vapor and saturated liquid. Its value is between 0 and 1. It has the value of 0 to 1. The quality of system that consists of saturated liquid is 0. On this line we have the value of dryness fraction or quality 0, while on saturated vapor line we have the dryness fraction equal to 1, and the as discussed, that is 100%. So in saturated mixture, quality can serve as one of the two independent intensive properties needed to describe a state. As discussed earlier, that to define the state of the steam, we have to know about the two independent properties. So dryness fraction is also a property of the steam. So it can be also used to identify or completely define the state of the steam. How can we evaluate the properties of the mixture? So, for example, we have a tank that contains a saturated liquid vapor mixture. The volume occupied by the saturated is Vf and the volume occupied by the saturated vapor is Vg. So the total volume is Vf plus Vg. So as we know that V is equal to capital V is equal to small v into m. Specific volume is equal to capital V volume per unit mass. So it can become V is equal to m small v. So using this, for total we have mt into V average, while for Vf we have mf Vf, and for Vg we have mg Vg. So we replace these with the product of mass and respective specific volumes. So now this mf is basically the difference of total mass and there is the mass of the vapor. So dividing it by total mass, that is mt, so we get 1 minus x into Vf plus x Vg. We simplified this basically. So we can also write this, rearranging this, we can also write this expression like this, that is V average is equal to Vf plus x Vfg, where x is mg by mt. So if we are interested to find the expression for dryness fraction, so again we can rearrange this expression and we get x is equal to V average minus Vf divided by Vfg. So this is another expression for the dryness fraction. One is mg by mt, and this is the second expression for dryness fraction or quality of the steam. Other properties, not only specific volume, but we can also relate other properties. For example, for specific internal energy, we can use this expression on the pattern of equation 3.4 mentioned over here, Vf plus x Vfg. So for U it is Uf plus x Ufg, and for enthalpy it is Hf plus x Hfg. So generally we have an expression that is y average is equal to Yf plus x Yfg. So this expression is generalized, and specifically we can replace them by any property: specific enthalpy, specific internal energy, and specific volume, etc. This is a trend. Basically we have Yf less than or equal to Y average, and Y average is less than or equal to Yg. So the value of Yg is greater than Y average and Yf. So on the saturated vapor line, the properties have greater values than the mixture and then the saturated liquid states. This is the graphical representation for the dryness fraction, basically V average minus Vf, and this is from A to C, this is Vfg. So dryness fraction is AB over AC. Graphically we can also represent it, and with, by expression we can write small v average minus Vf divided by Vfg as discussed earlier. So this is the graphical representation for quality of the steam or dryness fraction on PVRTV diagram. Example related to the saturated mixture: pressure and volume of the saturated mixture. How can we find them? So a rigid tank contains 10 kg of water at 90 degrees C. If 8 kg of water is in the liquid form and the rest is in the vapor form, the rest is about 2 kg. So determine the pressure and the volume of the tank. So again, for finding pressure, we have to first identify the state of the steam, that is the mixture state, as shown here. So at 90 degrees C we have to look the pressure, and from the table F4, that is 70.183 kilopascal is calculated in example 3.1. Similarly, for finding the volume, so we have the volume Vf plus Vg, or Mf Vf plus Mg Vg, respectively they are equal to these expression. So Mf is 8 kg, while Vf from the table is 0.01036 at 90 degrees C, and Mg is 2 kg and Vg is 2.3593 cubic meter per kilogram from the table. So the value of volume comes out 4.73 cubic meter. This there is another method to find the volume of the tank. So for that we can use the dryness fraction method, that is x is equal to mg by mt. So from this we get the dryness fraction 0.2. So using this expression, V is equal to Vf plus x Vfg, we can use this. Vf value is 0.001036 cubic meter per kilogram, and the value of x is 0.2, while Vfg is the difference of Vg and Vf. This is Vg and this is Vf. So again we have the same value, that is 4.73, multiplying mass with the specific volume, we get the value 4.73 cubic meter, which is same as above calculated in this expression. So this is about the properties of the saturated steam and its mixture. Next lecture will be on the properties of superheated steam. Thanks for watching. Please like and comment on my videos. Also subscribe my channel to get new videos.